much better. You know what? That's a little better. Today's stream is sponsored by the skeleton. You plan on buying a house in Toronto? Yes, I do actually. I do. I would love to have a house in Toronto, but it is not expensive. But yeah, for sure. My next goal is crib. The thing is, like, I can go to Florida, get a nice crib in Florida for $2 million or $1 million. That'll be way nicer than the crib here in Toronto. Well, it depends on where you're at, but you know, like $1 million in like some other parts of the world. Toronto is pretty. You might be living in a mansion in like Houston or something. You over here in Toronto living in a shed, right, for $1 million. Yeah, it's like a box, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, shouldn't be that hard though.
Check. Yo. Check.
Yeah, shouldn't be that hard though.
Check. Yo. Check.
Shouldn't be that hard though. It's basically our neighbor. 73 to 69. It's not a bad range at all. You can probably grab this push coming down, either closure or just like the top wick of this candle. But this top wick, it might be a little tough. I wouldn't attempt the top wick here. I will attempt it down here though. Below here, coming down towards 69 is not bad. You could trade that range, but you gotta break the highs first. Minimum like 76 for us to do that. A tap into 79 would be preferred. You also have a 4-hour close in about 60 minutes or 2 chats, so we'll see how that closes. Yeah, because like this is the range you're in, right? So like you're assuming that if you were to grab liquidity, your arrows would be up here, above the highs, right? So you want to see something like this form, right? You see the break of the highs, and you see a closure back below, respecting this resistance, right? And then you just have a range fill at that point. Wait, why you say it's this dude? Crypto SFB, I don't know why you gotta justify the fact that like you don't want to trade the 5-minute time frame so bad, bro. Like if you don't want to trade the 5-minute time frame, then don't trade the 5-minute time frame. Like you said it 3 times. You're reaching Don. You're stuck in the range. I'm good on the 5, my boy. Brother, I'm gonna trade the 5-minute time frame regardless if you like it or not. I've been doing it for like years now. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna change the way I trade just because you don't like the 5, you know? You know how many times I can trade on stream and someone's like, oh, this is not a good trade. Every time. It's not the first. You know what I mean? It won't be the last. Like look, you probably take a trade on probably one of these days. I can guarantee you. Someone's like, Don, I don't like this trade. This is not a good trade. Why you buy? You know what I mean? Like there's always people that are gonna question the way I do things, right? But again, like it's not like it's my first time here, you know, my first day here where I'm taking a random trade, right? I'm just kind of doing what I would usually do. All gonna be people with like we literally spoke about this, right? Like again, like lock in your own zone. If you don't like the 5, don't trade the 5, right? Trade what works best for you. The 1 minute, the 5, 15, 30, it doesn't matter. But just because you don't like it doesn't mean no one else will like it as well, right? I know what you're talking about now, Hoss. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you don't gotta touch the chat, bro. Like the chat does what they want to do, man. You know, the chat will always do what they want to do at the end of the day. You know, some people come to look at my trades, some come to learn, but you can't be attacking the chat like that. Look where you started, bro. For no reason, just by attacking the chat. Now Devious is angry at you, bro. You owe Devious an apology. They're gonna be real mad at you, man. They're You're gonna be very disappointed. Is the EMA useful? I don't use it personally, but I'm sure it is in the way. Like I haven't used it to a point where I got consistent with this, so I can't really say, to be honest. Be humble. No, I won't stop streaming. Oh, at least not yet. I have no plans for it. Someone told me today my cell isn't valid at all when I had the massive text on screen. Yeah, you know, that's why I stopped putting text on screen like that sometimes, because like I put buys down here. Like I could put buys at $1. Someone's like, there's no buys, you know? So yeah, people get confused all the time. I get why though, like, you know, it makes sense. Like people are I'm guessing those guys who are coming to your stream like that, they're just like swing traders, right? So like obviously, like, you know, every time you see a position, like they can be swinging from like 1600 for buys, and you can be looking to catch 10 pips for sells from like 79 and 78, and they'll still say there's no sells here, man. The bias is bullish. And it's like they're talking from the weekly, monthly, yearly, century time frame, and you're out here trying to catch 10 pips. I don't think 10 pips will affect your swing trade, you know what I mean? But again, traders get like very attached to their trades like that and very emotional. But when you're a profitable trader, right, those things shouldn't bother you, right? Because you know what you're grabbing, you know that other people have other perspectives. And you can grab anything between their trades and vice versa, right? Doesn't mean you're right or you're wrong. It's kind of just your view in the markets is there. What'd you grab the last night? Sells? Janez FX. Would you have sell stops? Yeah, sell stops, right? What did Wix cash last night, chat? I think gold's ranging, right? So it's kind of dead session. Yeah, it was a dead session. That's tough. Actually, it's not bad of a breakout. You got some decent volume probably after, right? At 10, 11 probably. 10, 11 was what time? Oh no, you ranged completely. Never mind. I take that back. Wix here. Check. Yeah, he is here, just on screen.
Yo, what's going on?
Wix had a nice runner out the stream. Yo, what's up, Dennis?
What's good? What's good?
What'd you grab last night? You grabbed the sells or you had sell stops?
No, we had sell stops where you closed back above the range, so deleted.
Yeah, I try not to put the position like on screen because fucking chat they get confused,
Yeah.
right? They're like, oh, you're in position, and then they get in.
Nah, it's funny though. I just ignore them because like, yeah, because what you were saying before, like I'm only trying to catch 10, 20 pips, but then they could be catching like a swing trade.
Yeah, totally different perspective.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like you can explain to them, you know, all you want, but the moment they hear the word buy or the sell and you're in a buy, they're in a buy. They're like, no, that can't be right.
Yeah, I know. It was peaked as well. I was sitting at like 150, and then when I had the sell tool on the screen, peaked at 300 straight away. It's funny that everyone comes in.
Or what'd you get? A pair of the GJ?
No, we had sells below 1970 on gold. But it was just a sell stop.
Bro, it's just me. Your room's getting bigger and bigger and bigger each stream, bro.
No,
I
yeah, because I
feel like you
moved.
change yourself.
I moved apartments. So now I got like, because my old setup was in my bedroom in the old apartment, but now I got like this whole office, which is way better.
Damn, he's up, bro.
It's mad expensive.
Australia's mad expensive, right?
Yeah, especially near the city, like in Sydney.
How much is like a 2-bedroom apartment for rent a month?
Two-bedroom apartment. Oh, we pay weekly. So two-bedroom apartment, like in the outskirts of the city, would be around 800 to $1,000 a week.
800 AUD to CAD.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 600 Canadian.
Yeah.
A week? That's a week,
Yeah,
right?
a week. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a week. That's like 2,800. That's like similar to what we have here, kinda.
Yeah, I feel like it's all like similar. Like, if you
Actually,
get, like,
ours might be
three-bedroom-
maybe a bit. Sometimes like a 2-bedroom is like 3,500 Canadian.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah, if you get like a 3-4 bedroom, you're pushing like probably 1.3 to $2,000. Depends on where it is a week.
It's extremely expensive.
Houses are even worse as well.
Isn't Sydney like mad clean there? It's like super clean,
Sydney?
right? Australia?
It's not like crazy dirty, but it's probably like other places. It's nothing like super clean. Sydney's alright though. I want to move to Gold Coast though.
I don't know where that is. Not gonna lie to you. How far is that from
Gold
Sydney?
Coast it's in closer to Brisbane. The Gold Coast is kind of like the Miami of Australia.
Like downtown, like that's like the most touristy area.
It's not the most actually, yeah, I guess you could say that. But it's kind of, you know how Miami has like the city and then it's got all the water. It's like right on the water pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Or what's it called?
Gold Coast. There's a suburb in the Gold Coast called Miami as well.
Oh, Gold Coast.
Yeah.
I want to move there. What the hell? It says gold in it. Oh, it's like right. Oh, it's actually water.
Yeah, the city's like right on the beach.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know you guys have water like that in Australia.
Bro, the water's here so good. I was at the beach the other day. It was like crystal clear blue.
I ain't gonna
So
lie.
nice.
I didn't know about this. Look,
Yeah, my goal is to get like a nice apartment that overlooks the whole beach on the Gold Coast.
the Toronto Beach is fire. You ever been to Toronto Beach?
Me? I've never been to Toronto.
Toronto Beach is nasty. There's no beach in Toronto. This is
But
fake.
it's like the UK where it's all rocks.
This is how it looks. The water is so bad, like you know those film photos, like you could develop film in the water, the chemicals. Actually bad.
The Goldie's nice. The only problem with Goldie, but everyone goes there to like party and stuff.
No, I didn't know it was clean. I didn't know the water was clear like that. I know obviously there's water, right? But I didn't know like like clean water, like the way like, looking like that blue, or maybe that's Photoshop. Is it that blue too?
Sometimes I was at the beach yesterday and it was pretty blue. It was pretty clear. Like, it's not always like that, but it's not dirty water.
Yeah, yeah.
And the sand's heaps nice as well. Have you been to Hawaii?
No, bro. So far, I didn't go though.
Yeah, I think the Hawaii imports Australian sand, so the sand that's at Hawaii is from Oz.
No, Hawaii is mad far. A lot. Flight to Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii for you is probably no. Actually, no. Australia to Hawaii is a 9-hour flight. You guys going?
It's not too bad.
Toronto to Hawaii is 12-hour. You guys go the other way, I guess.
Yeah.
What up, Wix?
Good deal.
Oh man. Yo, call Jerome, and he 1.5 today. Not gonna lie,
He's in
Jerome.
the chat.
Jerome's invoice didn't go through last week.
Text him. He's in the chat.
Nicest beach in Canada is Niagara Falls. What do you have here again? I came up. Okay, yeah, look, I came up, broke the highs again, tapped like 77. So you want to see it tap like 79, and then you want to see that as your wick entry point to drive down, right? It's a little tough here, at least right now it is. That's a little tough right now. Can't really do much in this range here, man. At least one thing you can say, at least maybe on the 1530 here, because you have a closure in about a minute here, right? So that's kind of what we're waiting for. But I guess you can see like there's this resistance right here at like 1974, and as long as you continue to close respecting this resistance here, you should likely see this candle start to head back down to retest the lows, right? At least come down towards like 1967, or not the 67, my bad, like 1972 here, to be honest, because you're just respecting this resistance here. Like this candle closed doji, right? Oh, this one.
Order filled.
Never mind. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and see how that looks. And the 4, yeah. So the 4 here closed above this range here, like very minor range. But what it did prior to, actually, you know what? No, yeah. I thought it broke out first. No, it broke out of this range here. There's this resistance here. There's this support here. You close above the range, so there's a slight chance, yeah, you can drive up. But I don't think that's enough liquidity to drive up like towards like 19, like to drive up, right? You can probably tap into 1981, 1980 levels. I don't know about like 1990 or anything crazy like that. But yeah, with this closure above and the liquidity you have there, you should see a nice a top wick at 81 for you to drop down later on. And then we can grab sales at 1970-ish. But it's gonna be a minute for that to happen. So, can we take buys going up is the question now, right? So let's take a look. I think buys earlier, we're looking for a bottom wick tap in 67, right? 67, 65, so we're kind of far from that as well.
No, you broke back into a higher time frame range here on the 4, right? So, because you have your 4-hour range. Oh, whoops, hold on. Oh, they changed the annotations. I fucking hate this new annotation shit. It's like on the side, but you have your 4-hour range, right? You closed below it, established a new support. Now you closed above this range. And if you go to the 30, if you go to the hourly, this area right here, right where you closing above just now, this whole thing is a range here on the hourly. And if you already created a high here, right? Go to the hourly. So if you already created a high, right, and a low, you've created this range and you couldn't get out of it. So you probably have to make your way out of it in order to drive further, right? So in order to come back to here, we probably have to tap these areas. So you have an advantage point to get to here, get to these areas. Because you're not just going to drive from here and then all the way down. You're going to have to break out above here in order to drive past where you've been. So I'm looking for roughly 1980, 82 area to get tapped. And do we have an advantage point from 75 to 82 where we could get on the buys, understanding that we're going to have to reject off of an area from 79 to 81 to come back down. We can't reject off of here and drive down because we just tried once, we just tried twice, and both times we've exhausted here. So we're going to have to tap a steeper area to come up further, or to down further. So I'm looking for us to come back up here to roughly 79 to 81 area as we're breaking back above here the hourly range, and knowing that every time we get above there we tend to build a range before rejecting further down. And if we don't reject, we'll just end up driving up, and we'll have really good entries. So this is one of those times where you could buy into a resistance depending on how you close here, right? If you don't quite reach the resistance as you're coming up here, then you can look for, but you're getting strong bullish closures, you can look for a bottom wick that'll give you an advantage point, enough of an advantage point that by the time you get here, you can be break even. Even if it rejects here and you're wrong and it starts coming back down, you still have this advantage point to play here. Buying into a resistance, understanding it has to tap a higher level.
I was in a meeting.
Nice. I love meetings.
Yeah, we can literally grab. It could be anything. So it can be buys or sells. It's about like what levels you tap first there.
Don listened to absolutely nothing of what I said.
Well, everything you said was what I said earlier, anyways. It's like the same shit.
It's very true.
we literally said the same shit, right? So it's like, we know what's up.
That little chain you got hanging behind you. Who's that?
Right there?
Is that for Halloween?
Yeah, bro. I went crazy. I went crazy at Dollarama the other day. Oh yeah, I went to Dollarama.
Order filled.
Got a couple of lights. Got a skeleton. This is a goofy ass skeleton though. I don't think so. It's got a face to it. I don't know if you see it, but it's got a face to it too. That's him right there. That's the guy. Chat, what should we wear for Halloween this year? What should we all wear? I feel like Divas got a match.
So sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton.
Sound kind of hard from bopping at this song.
Someone said wear a drawdown candlestick costume. Yeah, drawdown's pretty scary.
You know what I'm gonna be for Halloween actually? I'm gonna be Jerome.
Be a stop loss. Just be a red line.
No. I think I'm gonna be Jerome for Halloween. I think I'm gonna dye my hair gray, put on some glasses, wear a suit. Hold on, that's actually not a bad idea. Hold on, let me just see. Is there?
Don't look like the panhandle guy over here on 995. The really gray guy, gray Asian guy.
Which one?
We got this guy. I've never seen an Oriental dude with gray hair, but we got one that panhandles right by the 95 here. I'm telling you, you do that, people are gonna recognize you. Be like, you're from Florida?
RR monster.
RR monster. All right, now do your thing.
Just be a YouTube chat.
Okay, cool. Can we just break the highs here? Almost there, chat. We're almost there. 70 pips away. Not too bad. Not too bad. How big is this advantage point here? You know what we can do? 30 pips, because you're gonna break the high. Regardless if you drive up or you drive down here. It's likely gonna break because that's just right.
You have to grab orders.
You gotta grab orders even if you come down. Yeah, exactly.
Order
so,
filled.
You gotta see something like this form, right? So like, can we take buys going up towards 79 here? Is that a possibility with the 4 hour
Wait
close?
for the 5.
Yeah, I really gotta just wait for a 5 closure, maybe above the range in 40 seconds here. I'm looking at the 15. I was looking at the 15 really because the 15 looks a bit stronger. Let's see. The 5 level is a little higher. That's the thing too. The 5 level is up here at
5 is
77.
higher, so what happens, it'll typically tap the 5 and range, but respect the 15 support then at that point. It'll close above a 15 resistance or 30 resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the 5 ranges, and then you just break above that 5.
I think the 15 resistance, the 15 resistance is here at 76, most recent.
Order filled.
I got one
Is
about
that
76.31.
77 or 78? 76.31?
76.31.
Yeah, that's the recent, right?
It's the hourly most recent, but if you close above the most recent, you're gonna tap the overall at 79.3
Yeah.
before any kind of rejection. You're gonna fill that range in order to grab orders and then make a decision at 79.43.
How big is this pole here?
You're looking for another rejection right in this area, so you can come down and grab some orders to fill the range to 79.
5 close bullish. Let's see if we can get a breakout lows at least one more time. We can probably take the flip on the 5. If not, then the 15 might be the play here for us. The 15
Because you really want the flip itself to be your advantage point. The candle itself. Once it flips, you're break even house money.
5 closed pretty decently back into these ranges. Yeah, 15 and 4 minutes here. Let's see if it doesn't drive. If it doesn't drive it, then great. If it does, then that's a little tough.
Might wait for the 30. Might wait for NYC.
Brace for impact trade. Might get a pull here within this 5 candle. You can kind of see with the way it closed, right? Closing, right? But aside from that, the volume is here, and we will see it within this 30-minute candle or until NYC. And NYC just kind of just push up further.
I don't see why it wouldn't just pop. Yeah, why it wouldn't pop up. Volume's coming in.
Yeah, if your advantage point is 78 and then your other advantage point is 79, it's a 25-bit range though. Yeah, we're on the volume. I was trying to see what stops were. Was that going to be below these ranges or below these ranges? Probably below these ranges though, 68.
68.3, yeah. Anything below there will fill to 65 and then down.
Yeah. You can retrace a bit. That'd be amazing on this 15.
All I'm looking for.
right? Because even if you were to come down, this would have happened, right? As you break the highs, right? So like that's your advantage. We'll understand that, like, again, like obviously if you go up, you go up, right? But if you go down, even if you drive down, you're gonna see something like this form first, right? You won't just like dip down off rip like that. You'll come up, grab liquidity, and drive down, right? So that was the idea behind as to why we're looking for potential buys going up towards 79 here on that on price there. Now this gets a little tough. If you tap 79, then we can't really take buys here, right? Because any given point, 79.85, those are the two levels that price could literally just reject that, right? Because we understand at the daily time frame, again, or my bad, not the daily. Yeah, the daily. Even if it were to drive down, that's a high that's got to break. So literally the same thing that's happening right now on the 5 is exactly what, or on the 30 and the 1 is exactly what's happening on the daily. It's the same thing, right? It's kind of like you have a resistance here, and even if you were to drive down, you're gonna come up and break the high. Same thing with the daily, right? This is your resistance on the daily, and even if you were to drive down, you're gonna break the highs first, 85, right? So I was trying to see if we can grab buys up towards 85. At first, I was looking for liquidity to grab that 6 to 7, but I don't think you'll need that much liquidity if you were just come up and tap 83 here. I figured with that 9 a.m. close and the way things closed and opened up, I don't think you need to see 67 first. You can't just rip up like this. So let's see, 30 seconds left. See if we can pull back.
15.
If we could, then we could get some potential. If not, then we may wait for just sells, if anything, after tapping 85, which wouldn't be a bad play as well.
Now you closed with a strong bullish push. You're gonna feel the wick, whether it's a top wick to come back down or a bottom wick, and then we drive up. Bottom wick to roughly 76.7.
Yeah, it's a little tougher. You can't really take buys here. This is a little tougher, chat. You have like an 18 pip range left. You know, you might as well see the range fill, because any given point now the 4 can flip, right? Now that you actually broke, the idea is that you want to break the highs, right? So it doesn't exactly have to tap 83, 82. That's just like what you're expecting. It can reject at any given point, because if you look at price here, technically you're still respecting this resistance to the left, right? So within that range, this could happen, right? And if we flip, again, we can also take advantage of the sells as well. It's not a bad idea at all. You know, the sells on the flip coming down towards 1970, from 75 to 70, it's like a 50 pip range.
I'll look for buys here if we tap 70 before we flip here. I think we tap 76. We're going to fill the range to 79.
How big is this pull down? Third close would be key here as well with NYC open, because within now that you kind of tap like into those levels like 78, 78, 79, like your advantage point is like majority of it is gone now, right? You only have like maybe like 8 pip range remaining until the actual level. But like any given point between here and there, you can just reject and close bearish 2 and a 30. And if price does reject on a 30 like that, indicates that you're just respecting resistance, right? If that's the case, then as you flip bearish from the 30 and the 1 and the 4, you have this range that you can take advantage of, which is from here down to here, right? Because that's just kind of like, that's just like the range fill basically from here down to 72, 70-ish, this range here. So like you don't have to get the wick entry as well, right? You can kind of just grab the flip. If you can tap 83 first, that'd be preferred, right? But if you don't, then there's still a possibility that you don't always have to tap those levels to drive down. I wouldn't take a wick entry just yet, at least, because there's still room to drive up here towards 83, 85-ish. I'll take a flip, a closure and a flip, or maybe the second wick entry, you know? The closure and then the, like, not like the first initial rejection, but more so of like if this were to happen, right? So if you were to reject and then the next candle like this, like that would be the second wick entry that you can likely grab. Not this though. This is a little tough. Different ways you can play here to the buys up or the sells down. It's a pretty massive range. It's a 200 pip range from 85 to 65. How big was that pull? The very good highs. 17 pips. Can I ask what is your ideas of 10 pips and why everyone keeps saying that, bro? It's a joke. It's not really a joke. It's reality. It's we always catch 10 pips, right? So like they always say like, yo, 10 pips. Like, it's just like and we kind of made it a joke too. Kind of just play along with it. But yeah, it's a community joke. If you're here, you're here. If you know, you know. A lot of times, you know, we have a lot of as you're part of the community over time, we have these inside jokes every now and then. You might not you might not understand when you're new, right? But it's definitely gonna take a minute.
It's not like we aim for 10 pips either. Just a lot of the time, we just happen to get 10 pips out of like the 30, 40 pip range.
Yeah, wait till you see how much we have 10 pips for real. I can't wait to pop my first trade on this $1,000 account and make fucking $4. And everyone's like, wow, that's it? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, guys, probably done for a day. Like, that's it? Only $4 done? I'm like, yeah, that's 1%. No, that's 0.5%. That's good. Can't wait to have my first clip on the Instagram be like, how I made $4 in 25 minutes. Don's relatable now for real. About to 1K trading. For the time being, yeah, until I set my PAM up. Chat, by the way, the PAM, like I told you guys that yesterday, I think, but the PAM, like it's gonna be mainly
Order filled.
like it's gonna be a little like it's not possible if you're from the US, to be honest. It's we're using Blueberry for the PAM. Like in terms of like the PAM
Order
for
filled.
everyone else, probably like next year, Q1 next year, yes, we'll have access to that PAM. Probably I gotta figure it out, but unfortunately, you know, PAM can only be, or I'm doing it on a regulated broker, you know, and on Blueberry, so yeah, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, it's bad. Pray that we don't get 100% much next month. Why not US? Because Blueberry doesn't accept US clients, right? You guys don't have any regular, and you guys can't even trade gold in the US on a regulated broker. But next year, I will figure it out for everyone else. But yeah, no US. I mean, everyone else can trade it though, for sure. But yeah, our main audience is from the US, so it might be a hit. It might take a little hit, but you know what? All right.
Fucking go.
Yo, it's not up to me to like, I don't know, like if you have LSE registered, like I don't know, like it's that's up to you, all right? It's all I know is that Blueberry does not accept US clients, so if you could get an account on Blueberry, then great. If not, then might be a little tough, but I'll give you guys more detail over the next coming days to weeks as I get more information. I'm excited though, because basically I don't gotta type a signal. I can kind of just take the trade, and that's it. But the thing is, if we're
Let's
ever
go and
like
test the
in
signal.
drawdown stream, yo Don, why'd you take this trade? We're in drawdown right now. My account's down. I will likely stream it still though. I was thinking of like, will it make sense for me to stream a PAM? But no one's ever done that before. So if I could stream a PAM, shit, that'd be dope. No one's ever done that, and then they can't really say anything about PAM too, because it's like your funds are literally in the PAM. Like I don't know what else you can say after that. If you say something after that, then I don't know, man. Trading maybe isn't for you, because at that point, man, you've been traumatized with something by somebody in the industry. Because shit, PTSD. If you still don't, you know, believe the PAM on trades on stream. Downside is actually doing PAM and streaming it. Fuck. That was gonna be the first. All right, chat, gotta change up the plan now. I actually didn't know that, for real? I didn't know that.
No innovation.
I did not know that. That was recent though, right? Okay, we see some wicks. Oh, because I have a special broker. I get like price before everybody. I'm kidding. No, it's just you gotta zoom in. The resolution's a little messed up on my end.
As a what?
Man, they just mad I be playing Fiend and catching Tempest, man. That's it. Don't worry about the crowd, man. It's just they're just mad we be playing Fiend and listening to opium music and catching Tempest.
God damn it.
They just mad they ain't got a communion like us, man. That plays Fiend every morning. But yo, chat, if you think about it, though, all the traders that we built at Devious though, like, it's crazy because like you guys know everybody. Like in our community, it's not just me, you know. It's like you look at Devious, now you look at like Janez, look at Wix, you look at Haas, you look at Cam, you look at Steezy, like you look like everybody that's been in the community for months and years at this point, right? Like you know, like these are just names you hear in the chat, and they just kind of, you know, built themselves up, right? Like, you know everybody here, for the most part. Like Keelan, Kieran, you know,
You going flip or what?
Wade, damn, let's make car pages, bro.
Be an interesting 30 close volume right now, NYC open.
Yes, sir. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Elvis. Forgot. Too many names. Elvis when he's not in a meeting though, at least. You know, Jack. Lloyd. Don Juan. Husky. And only like maybe like 3 of them stream. The rest are just kind of like they're just in the chat in our Discord, right? So you can't just hear about them all over the place.
It's an interesting 30 close, right? And the volume takes us takes us up. Can the volume take us up?
Come on.
Yeah, baby. I just need a flip, that's all I need. Fucker.
Order
Where's that
filled.
lady, where the milk lady? Who found her? She looked like my milk lady.
That was the actual lady?
She looked like her. Like, damn.
No, we had a role for a Karen, basically. Like, they were looking for Karens. They're
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say she
look,
looked like
they're like looking
Karen.
for Karens, or like, you know, if you know what a Karen is. And then she was a real actor though. Like, she was an actual actor that we hired. So, yeah, he's like, yeah, I can play that role. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty easy for me to play because it was pretty accurate, you know, like the way she was. So it was pretty easy for me to like go on with the script.
My kids ask me all the time whenever they hear women like in public being loud. They're like, "Dad, is that a Karen?" Every time. We'll be in the supermarket, somebody be arguing, and be like, "Dad, is that a Karen?"
Damn, bro.
It's funny. I'll be like, "Shh,
You about to get you killed, bro.
say it louder. Say it louder." Be like, you see, lady, even the kids know you're a Karen.
How you feel spraying her? At first it felt weird, but then like it got easier. It took us like a couple takes, not gonna lie. It was like a good 5, 6 takes for sure.
Yeah, Chad.
How many views does that video have now, bro? That shit has
At least 1,000.
oh yeah, at least 1,000. We had 1,000 in the live room, which is crazy.
Oh, there's the flip. There's the flip.
18K chat.
Give it
Wow.
to me.
18K,
almost 20K here.
Okay, to say the vlog of when you pick up the car.
Yeah, that's dropping next. That's probably dropping next. Or the behind the scenes, but I might just find them. We have footage.
NYC, take me up.
Yep, NYC here. 30 close above the range. 1 hour can still flip though, but 30 closed above. Actually, you know what? 30 might have closed right at resistance for me. It closed right at the most recent. Overall, still respecting like 79, but most recent I had it at like 78.051. It closed right at it for me. But last one didn't matter because you closed right at it and you drove anyways off of this pole. And you had a very similar bottom wick as well here. So this could just be the same mirror on price here to drive up. But 1 hour here is my problem. What I could take is a 1 hour flips though. 4 hour flips though.
Order filled.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, last time you just drove up as well with the respect and resistance.
Whee! Just gonna close full right here at 40.
Yeah, probably
Order filled.
81, 80 here for a tough level.
Because we might reject here.
Yeah.
But 79.
If you
tap.
reject it, it's gonna reject hard too, because me at 30 flip at least at a 1 hour flip, which is gonna be like down here, 75-ish.
But we were saying like we're gonna have to fill this range now that we're closing above, and at this area is where we can start rejecting.
Yeah. Like 79 but then it just goes to 83 as well. That's the thing too. 83, 84 here. That can also be
Order filled.
Looks you were, and yeah, I gave you the fucking actual number. I said 76.7 is where I'm getting in. Some people took it. But it's just, it depends what you're waiting for, right? Like, could have been waiting for a 30 closure instead of the 15, and then the 30
Order
didn't
filled.
do much of a bottom wick like the previous
That's
15
how we
did.
fucking do it on.
Just depends.
That's how we do it, boy.
Yeah, I mean, I think earlier we're looking for buys too, but I think because the range that we filled, like I didn't want to have like an 8 pip vantage point because he broke the highs. I think because we were both looking for buys at like 76-ish, right? Like 76, 77.
Yeah,
And then it kind of
I
filled
got
the
in at
range.
76.8 as my entry. Well, by the time I clicked it on that 15, when the 15 started pulling back.
If you break the highs at 80 here, you should pop up. Like, you have more room towards 84 with the 4 hour candle. I think for me it was because like the 30 was closing up here, and like I didn't know like between 77 and like 76, I didn't know what was gonna happen, or 76 and 79 or 78, I didn't know what was gonna happen there.
Now it gets tough because you could reject, but if you reject here, like if the 4 hour flips now, then you're coming down.
Yeah, it's not like, because our overall bias is bearish, right? So like you want this push
Order
up
filled.
like to 83 or 85
Order filled.
before getting that
We
move
want
down.
the daily. We
Yeah,
want
to
that
create a
daily top
high.
wick to fill the wick. Look at the daily wick down, massive range. So once the 4 hour flips, you're heading to the 4 hour range, to the bottom of the 4 hour range. And if you're heading to the bottom of the 4 hour range, you're most likely going to fill the daily wick.
I think after this closure, we should have a pretty decent
Order filled.
well, after a couple things, but after like this, you have news.
Order
that's
filled.
coming, and after
Order
that,
filled.
It's like you have a resistance here in the one, and I think you're finally gonna be close inside the range probably. And
Order
you
filled.
get direction, even if you do drive down, right? You'll at least see like how price will
Order filled.
rejected. Move afterwards. It can just do this, or it can just like continue to pop up, right? So you'll
close
see
like
these
this
things.
though. You close like this, you're pretty much know you're tapping.
Order filled.
83.5.
Yeah.
So that's to the next range on the higher time frame. If you close on the hourly, you're gonna
Order filled.
drive.
Order
up.
filled.
Might get a steep bottom wick though.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Might be.
Where's Elvis today?
Oh, you didn't shout him out, so he got mad. Look.
We need the Elvis analysis. Damn, bro, Elvis already increasing prices already, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm tired of y'all already, man. Give me an increase in price.
Like 2 days in, too.
It was like at least 3 weeks, but still, yeah, it's hella quick.
He better raise prices one more time within the first month. He should do a backward sale, plus 5% of his diffie. Yeah.
I mean, guys, getting chat. Pray for my son. Okay. Well, the thing is, like, you have leftover range. Like, if you, I'll say you'll be good if you break 80. If you break 80.961, you should be good to like 83. So that could be your take profit share is 83, right? That's the level that's also the data highs too. So that's the level we want to take advantage of price and add a manager risk, close half, whatever the case may be. But you would want to see 81 break. If you don't break 81, any given point, again, the 4, the 1 could just reject still, right? But yeah, I would prefer we can just tap 83 obviously too, because I do want, if we can tap 83 and then flip bears, we can probably grab the sells down, and it would be a pretty nice trade too, if that were to happen. The good thing is that this is the biggest move you've had since, well, at least 9 a.m. Eastern yesterday, so for like 24 hours.
Left a review on Google, they closed my account. Why would you leave a bad review for somebody that you're using?
You see, I don't know. I've been using for a year and a half now.
It's
oh,
like
fuck, we got 30
it's like going to
rejection.
it's like going to a dentist though, right? Leaving a shitty review for the dentist and then still showing up for the root canal.
Yeah, like you still gotta do the service.
If I was that dentist, I'd be like, so, root canal, huh, my friend? Sit down, my friend. Come down.
Order filled.
Bring in the anesthesia.
Yeah, chat. Be a bit cautious on the sells here as well, though, because again, this would just be a 15 bottom wick, right? For us to dip up. Like this is an area where, like, since you already tapped like 79, that's your advantage point. This is an area now where it's kind of like it's gonna take a minute to figure out what's gonna happen next. Like you can't need closures, you need rejections, you need top wicks, right? But once you figure this part out between 79 and 76, you should, like, afterwards you should have some decent direction on price. Because like this kind of plays into the 4-hour candle as well. Tapping into those ranges and the fact that we're still respecting resistance, right? Like anything can happen here. So you kind of want to wait and see what price does here. But once you gotta close above or you gotta close below 76, right? You should have some decent directions. Like we could end up getting more buys or could
Order filled
today. But at least we're coming close and there's volume, right? So volume leads you to potential direction, right? But you need volume first before you get direction. But that's a pretty decent 30-minute resistance. Close respecting that 878 level, right? And like just because like you like close respecting doesn't mean you can't drive up too, right? Like you can close the respecting here, and you can literally just do this, right?
You see the 5-minute trickling up here.
But it comes down to like how you close, right? Because you can do this, tap 85, and then still close below for that entire candle itself, right? For the 30 candle or for that whatever candle you're looking at.
You're looking on the 30 here, right? So you could still have a 5 close, give you that the gladiator candle close above, and then you can get a bottom wick breaking that previous 5 back in range. Come on. Still get it.
Alright guys, so we're out for the day. Alright, let me show y'all the PNL. Okay. Show y'all what's up.
Why is it moving so much? Do you have news? I think it's just NYSE Open, really. You only get 10 minutes to NYSE Open, right? Okay, so you tap 79. What I said earlier, chat, if you tap 79, we can get the potential flip, but now it's like the last 20 minutes of the candle, and you have news here in 20 minutes as well, right? It's minor folders, it's not too major, but it will play a big role into today's catalyst because I think that's the only folder you do have today for US dollar until 4:35 when Jerome speaks. So I think 10 a.m. may be the play for us here. You have a 15 closure in 3 minutes here. Let's see you reject here, because if you get a resistance being formed there, might get interesting. Let's see how strong this candle closes. Preferably though, you want to see a close below 76. Preferably.
That was the, I concur.
Wait, what? Really? 76. Oh no, never mind. 96. I'll assume you at least re-break the highs here again, tap into 81. There's a resistance over here that you haven't tapped into. You still have this range here, so I think even if you do come down, you might need to see liquidity being grabbed one more time. I don't know if that was it. Like 70, 81, and then push down like this. I don't think this is it just yet. Or if you ever get sells there. when you met Lamaril, did he school you for your RR 100 stop loss? No, he said, fuck the haters. Don't listen to them.
Oh, you know what he said? He said, I actually trade price action now myself.
Yeah.
That was
Bro,
what he said.
no. Why would he school me
Actually,
for, like, profitable traders don't, like, you know, like, disrespect other traders' strategy. Like, they understand that when you're profitable, like, there's different ways to trade the market. Not everyone trades the same way, right? So no profit trader, or at least some, you know, no profit trader out there would tell you you're doing something wrong. Nobody. Because why would they, right? They know what works for them. And they've been in the game long enough to know, like, that it all works and everything, right? But he's like, yeah, just honestly, just show them your NT5 and be like, yeah, bro, this is it, and they'll shut up. And I'm like, I guess so. But yeah, you kind of gotta respect every trader out there, though.
Out for the day, guys. We just here chilling, you know.
what do you take before dominating the markets? Is that the new version of you are using Can You Say? You guys upgrade that one?
Which?
What? Oh, all right, I get it now. Yeah. No, I smoke some weed and I go trade. That's what I do. Looking like a black Air Force this type of day. Leverage doesn't matter. Leverage shouldn't matter. People are always worried about leverage, but it shouldn't matter. I tell you, most of the traders, most of the profitable traders, you know, will never tap their leverage, never get close to maxing out their leverage.
What you mean? I did that on Friday.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
did do it on Friday, though. Okay, a very rare occurrence, okay? Like once every, like, you know, 5-4 years type shit.
You're speaking for like a less than a 1% time.
Yeah.
Bet you wished you had less leverage on Friday, huh? Can't take a weed to trade. The last time I tried, it blew my account. You're like the guy with the monkey. Like the guy that took his wife. I went to the zoo and woke up with the monkey. Did you guys see that? Well, if you showed up to my stream, you would know. You shouldn't do that. What did the dude tell him when he told him this? He was like, nah, man, you shouldn't do that. He said, I woke up with the monkey. Nah, you shouldn't do that. Plug? Yo, we haven't done one in a while, but he's still sitting here. I can see the toupee floating in the screen. Not the toupee. Where?
Man.
Week 12 here, drawing up today's analysis.
All non-believers not trustworthy. Well, I haven't like myself like I haven't myself experienced anything off at least. If I do, then obviously I'm gonna tell you guys, right? I'm always like testing the waters too. I'm always looking for ways to find better brokers or just a better platform. But I've been using it for like roughly like a year and a year and a half. I'll say a year and like 5-6 months. So I mean, they've been fine for me. But if you notice anything weird, just let us know in the chat. Oh, goal's pushing here. Tapping 82. Look how quick you're tapping it too here. So like you only have 12 minutes in this 1 hour candle, right? So that's not much time for us to really flip, but it's still a possibility. But you want to wait for 10 regardless, just because you have news at 10 too, right? But let's see what happens here. Look, you came up, you tapped 82, 83 levels. That was your like area that you were looking for it to tap into today.
Damn,
right?
Daniel.
And any given point now, look at the daily too. This is what we broke down this morning. Like you can just reject here, right? So that's what we're trying to figure out now. Again, like when it comes to wick entries, like we don't need to get the craziest wick entry here. We can kind of just get the flip too today as well. Like worst case, we don't get anything from 81 to 72. Worst case, you get the sells at 70. 70 down to the breakout lows gives you like whatever this is, you know, like I think the range is like, the range maybe is like 40 pip range. I'm like 70 down to 65, 64-ish. So it's not bad at all, but let's see what we can grab here. If we can grab an entry earlier on to the resistance, like between like 80 or 76 or anything below those ranges that I had marked up, then it'd be great, right? But if not, then we'll grab the sells below like 70. But news will, orange folder may impact it today too. So I just want to be on the lookout for that. Oh, you're going up. What, y'all don't see the Halloween decorations, bro? Like this is a lot of time and effort, and you guys aren't realizing that. What does it look like to you guys? You guys think that's just how my crypt looks? I'm not gonna lie, it's up to 3. I'm doing it. Yo, Janez, where are you going? Well, he looks so neon.
Yeah, because I got work soon. Gotta head off soon.
Ah, shit, bro. Yo, we need to catch 10 pistols so you can call
Wait,
that off
school out?
today, bro.
What are you doing? School crossing guard?
No, Garbo. I got an exciting job. Get to pull people's bins.
Oh, it looked like you're helping kids cross the street. I was gonna say, that's wholesome. Send them into traffic. Wait for green light and tell them go.
What time do you work?
I start at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.?
But the yard's pretty far, so I'm gonna leave around 1.
So what time do you sleep? Oh, because you're up
had a nap.
Thing.
Yeah, I had a nap after my stream because it's easier if I wake up, trade NY, and then go to work, and then I come home and then have a nap when I get home, and then wake up for London. But because I only work 2 days a week, like I used to do that 5 days a week, where I'd stay up all night, go to work, come home,
take
sleep
your bike
in the day.
to work. Take the motorcycle.
Yeah, but today I'm taking the car.
Oh, I was gonna say, just sleep on the way. Just lay down,
Do you ever
pass
get
out.
bin juice all over you? Yeah, sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes. Documentary gonna be fire.
That's tough. Do you empty the bins or you clean the bins? Because that's big here now, like the cleaning trash bin services.
No, we don't clean them. So we just like typically when I think you guys probably have the garbos that are in the trucks, and they dump the bins in the trucks. We have like I'm called a runner, so all I do is I get dropped off from a van, and I do like all of these streets, this whole massive section, which we call it a run, and all I do is I pull the bins to the street. So then the sidearm, one of the trucks comes by, picks up the bins, dump it in the truck, and then once they're done, we go back all the way around and put them back into the apartments.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of walking. Like,
how long are you there for?
I start at like 3, and we finish around, on average, probably 10, 9:30. It depends on the day.
But it's one of those jobs where you just plug in your headphones, right? And you just do what you got to do. You know what you're doing. It's not like no pressure, no boss standing on top of you telling you to perform or like call or like any of that, right? So
no, my boss is pretty chill as well. Like, we just gotta have the bins out before the truck gets there.
Damn it, Yanez, you got this trash bin dirty. Motherfucker. Like, what
it's
are
pretty
they gonna
sketchy
say?
Sometimes though. Like, we do some pretty sketchy areas, and it's like 3 in the morning.
Yo, if I was working that job, I'd be walking around like a motherfucking beekeeper, bro. You'd be seeing me with a fucking... I'd be in my fencing outfit, just cleaning shit out. Here you go.
I love Janez. I love how honest he is. Yeah, Janez is like 19. You're 19 or 20? No, you're 20, right?
19.
Oh, no, you're 19. Yeah, he's mad young. So he just started trading too, so... Oh, not started, he just started. He started trading like maybe... When did you start trading?
Started when I was... Well, when I first found out about trading, I was probably 14, but like I wasn't taking it serious when I was 14.
Hold on.
That's crazy. You're so fucking far ahead of the game. It's crazy to me. You know what I was doing at 14?
What?
I was asking my mom to take me to Toys R Us so she could get me a video game or something.
Yeah. I think the way I found out about it, the story's like pretty deep. I don't know if I want to go into it today, but I think
we
when I
have
was
4
like
minutes, sir.
16.
All we got is time, baby. Let's go.
Do you want me to go into it?
We have 4 minutes here for news, so yeah, go ahead. If you can tell me within 4, if you can't, we'll save it for a better day when you got rushed, you know?
Give us the long story short.
Pretty much, my mum was on life support in hospital, and she made most of the money. So I know my dad was gonna struggle if my mum didn't make it. And so I was 14, then I started looking at ways to make money, ran into trading, and then luckily my mum's alright. She's still here today, which is good. But then kind of found it then, kind of went off it, and then when I was like 16, 17, that's when I started to like lock in every day, shop to the streams, and give it all my attention. But yeah, that's kind of the short story.
Damn, you did with 30 seconds, bro. I said you had 4 minutes. Could you give me a little more detail here and there, you know? Nah, makes sense though. Yeah, you started pretty early, bro. So
yeah,
and you know yourself. You have a lot to grow and learn too, right? Like
yeah, for sure.
Mad young, bro. So anytime you hit 23, bro, man, will be a demon. That's in like 4 years too. I remember when I was 19, man. When I was 19, I first started streaming as well. You know what? I was on the same path as you, Canada, but you had like a little head start though, for sure.
Yeah.
You're doing good though. You built a community. Oh, yeah, you built a community. You have your own thing going on. So just keep doing you. And
yeah, I appreciate DVS and like you and Wix and everything for all the support and stuff. It's been crazy.
You average like what?
Like
I
missed that. Appreciate
400 viewers now.
I understand.
I think we're chilling around 150, 200.
That's good though.
We're in that little pullback.
Only the first 3 months of
for
streaming.
London, 200, especially with like the amount of London streamers out there, right? Is there a lot?
There's a bit more in Asian for sure, but not as many as New York. But still, I think like him, Down Savage. Who else streams? I don't know who else
Stop
streams.
Boss.
No, he doesn't. Stop doesn't stream no more. Who else streams? A couple other guys I know for sure.
Oh, 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's not about like who streams. It's more so about like who's here and who provides the most authentic like energy and value, right? Like that's kind of what you want to look for when you're looking at streamers, because you know, you don't want to watch a streamer for like 6 months. You know, they go on a hot streak, and then next thing you know, they take a couple L's, and then they just kind of quit trading. Like we like whenever we like, I guess like bring up devious streamers, like we try to make sure that, you know, they know what the deal is, right? Like like I tell them straight up, like you're gonna go through struggles, you're gonna go through pullbacks, but you gotta keep going and keep providing your value, and people will eventually come back. That's what I told Janelle the other day, right? This is how it is. Like I've been through it, and from my experience, that's kind of how you gotta go about things.
Because it's very hard to come back from losses. It doesn't matter what your record is. You could take 100 wins in a row.
Your
right?
emotions
That first
on
that loss. Every time you take a loss, every single win you've ever had goes out the window for chat.
Yeah, and then
None of that shit matters.
You flip on chat, you get emotional at chat, like you start being rude to chat. Like that's the shit that, you know, like you kind of gotta control, bro. You're streaming, like, you know, you will take losses, you will, you will have people who gets mad at you, right? But you know, the longer you hear, the more you'll be experienced with it. So for all the streamers out there who are streaming and on a come up, and you know, that's my one tip for you. Just not targeting Wix? No, I'm definitely not targeting Wix. Wix knows I'm not targeting Wix.
I don't get mad at nobody. Matter of fact, I'm the
Wix
comedic relief.
Wix don't get mad at nobody. Yeah, bro. He never gets mad at anybody. You can ask him you can ask him our questions during the session tonight, chat. He will not get mad at you.
Straight up, never.
Ask him about Bitcoin tonight, every day, for every hour. He'll be good.
And then if you get tired of me, mute me. But come through.
No, but for real, like, you know, it's kind of what you gotta focus on when you're streaming. Just provide value, and the rest will come. Hold on, let me just shut up, because you have news here, chat. So you have news here. You have a 1 hour closure. Someone made a comment earlier saying we don't take trades, so I guess I gotta start taking trades again. So the 1 hour candle closed. It closed above. I don't know where it closed in this case. I think there's a resistance at 86 that it closed. Let me just confirm how strong that level is there. Could be a little higher. 1990. Fuck.
I got 86.1 here.
Did you close above 90? No, you didn't close above 90, right? No. Oh, you have range till 90 though. But where's the most recent resistance here? I think you might have something here at like 86
flat.
Yeah, 86.
On the dot.
86. You have one at 85.5, and you have another one at 86.14616. Yeah, basically same shit. Here's my thing, right? Like I don't want to take a wick entry sell here just because of like let me delete this. Because of the 4 hour time frame, right? Like yes, like you can flip any given point. The idea is that, you know, the day can't create a top wick or a top wick, and any given point can just rip down. What I could do though is I could take the second rejection. So we can let this 1 hour candle play out in terms of like wait for it to break the highs, whatever the case may be. If it were to make its way back down below 81, we can probably look for sells below to drive down. But I believe that even if you were to drive down, you need a top wick, right? So you're gonna see something up here tap into like 90-ish levels or 87 levels first before making that push down. So I can't really take much for sells, at least yet. Buys going up towards the top of the range isn't bad. The range going up is like 20 pips, and then the overall target is. Let me actually go ahead and redo this chart real quick, because you got range here on 30 especially. Let me just see what its 30-minute resistance is. 92. Looks like you're coming out to retest the highs there. This is the range here. How's the 5 printing? I want to see if you could respect on this 5, especially the 1984. You can probably attempt positions going back up, but you want to see this 5 close like doji, or the next 5 at least close bullish after respecting 84. The moment you break below 84, anything can happen then, because you're going back to the 4 and looking at the 4 hour, right? And the 4 can still flip bearish. But if you start to show signs that you're respecting the 84, you can probably grab buys up towards like 1989, I'll say 1989, 1988. It's a pretty decent range up there. It's like 30 pip range. So let's just see what happens here. But if you close below in about a minute and a half here, then things will get interesting for sure. Because anything can happen, right? You can just do this for all I know then if that's the case, where you come up, create a top wick just to rip down. Like this, right? But yeah, like for sure, like this is the volume you want. This is the volume you needed. You haven't had this much volume since like Thursday or Friday. You're coming close.
Yeah, I gotta dip out. See, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
All right, bro. Good luck during your session time, bro. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, appreciate it. Take it easy.
Yeah, bro. Take it easy. Oh, we got a replacement. Got a replacement for Jack here. Jack looks like he's in a GJ trade though. Yeah, definitely in a trade. Look at him. He's in the call. If anyone could help with $5, it would help me a lot. Yeah, sure. Send me your PayPal, bro. I got you. I'll send you $5. Why not? Jack is not as cool though. I know exactly what Jack is doing. Yeah, send me your PayPal. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up and send me a screenshot of your YouTube username though. I want to make sure it's you because everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, I was the guy asking." Basically, the difference between pushing out fast rejection area versus creating structured. Oh yeah, so that's a good question actually. So pushing out like towards a rejection area, any given point you can just like tap it and reject, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like as you're making lower lows and lower highs, you're printing structure, and therefore that structure is likely to be held rather than just one push up, right? So like right now you see the 4 kind of pushing up like this. What the fuck? That's just scared up. The thing behind me fell. No, but like you see how the 4 kind of like this just pushed straight up with no structure. There's a high chance it can just reject, right? Whereas if it was creating structure on its way up, like if it was looking like this, for instance, you know what I mean? Like, I guess if it's creating like higher lows, for instance, like bottom wicks and such, right? Then yeah, there's a high chance you won't reject, right? But whereas like this, you know, like yeah, high chance it could reject, and also on top of that, it's just the fact that you've been like respecting resistance and whatnot, so that also plays a big factor in what could happen during that 4-hour candle as well. So yeah, it's a lot of things. What's up, Jack?
G'day, mate.
Good day, mate.
How are you?
You're today's sub for Jonas.
You what, sorry? I'm replacing him. No, I can't do that.
Are you in GJ?
No, not me. I don't know if Cam is. Maybe.
You got gold, aren't you? I can see.
I had an L and a break even so far.
Damn, this is rejecting pretty hard here though on this 1 hour. It could just be a bottom wick too. So I'm just trying to figure out. I think once you confirm a lower high, chat, because like obviously if you create a lower high, right? Like the 1 hour looks like this right now, right? This is the 1 hour time frame. This is how it looks, right? This is the opening. So if you create a lower high at some given point, you're gonna look like this on the 1 hour, right? You're gonna have a wick. So if you look like that and then you reverberate the lows after a lower high, there's a high chance you won't come up, right? But right now, any given point, it can still drive. Oh, look at that 4 hour flip. Holy shit. Holy shit. You actually might flip off rip here. This is news too, right? I think news came out positive if I'm not wrong. Yeah, news they come out positive. Wait.
Order filled.
Yeah, positive 759. I guess we're a little off today. We did say 83.
Order filled.
Could be a rejection area, but I guess it came up to like 87.
Should I close out at 90 or should I hold?
I'm not
Order
gonna lie.
filled.
Closed it.
I'm not gonna lie. You can just
Order
trust off
filled.
the 5 because like you can put stops at 82. If the 4 flips are
Order
good,
filled.
if the 4 flips are good to like
Order filled.
1964, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to see what happens here. This might be getting close with some potential. So this is the first rejection we have here now, right? So we need to close here in a minute, and then once you close, depending on where you close, that will also play a big factor into price. I'm assuming that if you close below like what is this 1980, and you get a top wick, you can probably take a flip down south. Won't be too bad. But if you close respecting, then the 1 hour can still have a chance to flip. Because right now it's like the 1 hour versus the 4. What's gonna take over here versus the daily, right?
With the daily, yeah, I was gonna say. It'll be the daily flip.
The 4 hours more so on the day's side, so there's like this 2v1 basically. Let's see. I wouldn't prefer. I wouldn't mind buys or sells today though. Like either way, I think we move regardless of wherever you break out. Five minutes, or no, 7 seconds here. Looks like you are closing back into the ranges here. Okay, can we get a top wick here, chat? Oh, wait, you know what? It closed right at it. Oh, fuck. Man, 15 closed in about 5 minutes. Might as well wait for that now. The 15 close would be fine too, because this is your 15 zone, like right here at 79. So if you close below 79, then you can probably look to retrace the entire range down or mirror the range down towards 74. But you want to see the 15 close now, probably just because that 5 close respecting. The 5 didn't close respecting, and you had and it closed below, or it closed at least like this. Like if it looked like this instead, and you had like a leftover range in this area, then yeah, I can probably take the sells, right? Coming down as you get a top wick, but since it closed like right at it, it's a bit tricky because it can lead to the 15 to closing. However, and if the 15 closes like bullish or respecting that area, you can still have a chance of the 1 hour flipping as well with the 30. So give it like 3 minutes here. We should be getting trades pretty shortly here. What area is this? 94. The more you trace, the better it would be for the range. But you know, this is the range basically from 79 to 72. That's the current range you're in. 72 to 79 or 72 to 74. Rebreaking the 1 hour lows, there's some chances of you know, I assume that where your top wick will be right there. So if you're rebreaking the lows, then the 1 hour should just continue to drive down to 4 in this case then. Look at the daily too, about to flip as well. The good thing about this too is that if you missed any entries from like 76 or it wasn't part of your plan, it's okay because you still have the day flip in general. You know, day flips that has range going down. It's not like it's gonna stop at 1968. If it flips bearish, right? You understand that it's gonna, if it breaks 68, it's gonna come down towards like 53 or like 63. So you have a range for sure. It wouldn't just range at them. Look at that 15 closure. It closes exactly like this channel. Taking sales off of rip. Our stops to be above the candle high. that's news. Someone asked about news. This is news. The one earlier wasn't really. It was like, I guess it's pre-news, but NYC open, I'll say. But this is the news candle. Yeah, news with price action, right? I mean, we spoke about it all day. You know, Wick spoke about it. I spoke about it. Like, we all said, like, the day could just flip at any given point, right? So it's just like, now it's like, okay, well, you need volume for that to happen. You need volume for you to really make your way up towards 83 and then flip bearish at 70. That's a lot of volume needed for that to happen, right? So you get news, even if it's an orange folder, it will push that volume to the markets to move it towards these areas in terms of price action. And that's all that you're taking advantage of from news, right? It doesn't matter if it's like positive or negative, really. It's more so just, okay, great. That's the volume. Now, where's price action headed towards? And that's kind of what I look at. But in this case, it came out positive. So what a coincidence, right? Came out positive with the 4-hour flip and the day flip. All right, a minute here, chat. Might get positions shortly here. 30 seconds. Might be a rip. I don't know if we'll get a top wick, if I'm being honest. Let's see, if you close below here, no top wick, but I think if you close respecting, I might wait for a top wick first. Actually, I don't know how strong this level is. Might have a level here that's closing below. Let me just type this in.
No bottom.
No bottom wick? Oh.
Don't know about that.
How the 15 close? What was this? 74. Lucky. I need to re-break the lows you can probably grab here. If you get a talk at 79, you re-break the lows, you probably grab a sell stop at 75 down at 72. That might be the play. Yeah, maybe the play. I want to wait for a top wick here, and then you break the lows, because it didn't close below here, right? But it closed below, like, I guess you can say like this resistance to the left on the 15, so it's still respecting like that area overall. Yeah, let's take a look. You guys will see a little better here. Like this area overall, right? So still like back into the overall ranges. Like the idea is that you're breaking back into this range. So that's still there. So I just want to see how bad the top wick this will be, or how steep it will be. And if you get a top wick, you break the lows, you can take the sell stops down.
You're looking for the break of the previous candle?
No, the current. I just don't know how steep this top wick is going to be though. Like the current.
Because the first thing it did here was drive down on this hourly.
Yeah. I don't know if the 15 is going to be like 79 or it's going to be like 77 here. I just don't know where the 15 top is going to be here.
It might close above 79.
Yeah, you have a third closure as well, but let's see. If we can tap 79, just reject within the same 15 candle and take it to sell and break that lows, I think. 75. I think the previous lows like an 8-pip difference, like a 9-pip difference, I think, right? You want to be like probably using out your advantage.
This bottom wick, the bottom wick on the current candle is 10 pips.
The current one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 10 pips. Yeah, that was cool. The 5 is clean though. 5 is a gladiator candle back into the range. But this 5 is 2 minutes left into this candle.
Still not that much.
First thing I did was create a bottom wick. I mean, what we could also do is a 5-2. If this 5 closes bearish like this, below this range, worst case, in about 2 minutes here, we can grab the break of that low instead, like the flip of the break of lows, and this is the move we're looking to grab probably. From 76 down to 72. But you want to see this 5 closing bearish too, right? if you want to trade off the 5. If not, then you wait for the maybe the 30 close, or wait for that top. We can tap 79 and I break out low. There's different, I guess, ideas you can take for sells here. Whichever one comes first. But this 5, you want a decent closure though. If you really want to see a decent closure, like right there, this would be perfect in a minute and a half. I think I'll take off rip if that were to happen. Because this candle closed below in general, right? Like this is a candle that closed below, right? So you have that candle closed below, and then you have this candle. So this candle creates a top wick and then closes below here. It's gonna drop down because it's just creating lower highs and lower lows, right? You'll see a heavy push. 76.420 below there. Too close.
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
420 might be it.
May not here though. 50 seconds is starting to rip up again. 50 might just reject. Worst case, like later, like the 30 candle or late half of the 1 hour candle will give you the direction, because like this is the first half though, right? So like you're only 20 minutes into the candle. 1 hour can still flip bullish here for all I know, because it's still above the range, right? But if it comes to the second half and you're creating lower highs and structuring your way down, then that indicates that you're more so on the bearish side towards the day support, right? Where it not flipping the 1 hour. So just if you hang in your chat, if you guys are still, you know, impatient today or waiting for positions. $15, I think, broke to the lows twice here, and then now it's coming up again. But you're only like 4 minutes to the candle, or 5 minutes now. Yeah, that 5 closed. No top wick though, but rejecting that 5-minute support. The 15 candle closed respecting support earlier, like we mentioned too. I would assume that even if you do drive up and retraces move up though towards 88, that you would need to see this. Like you need to see liquidity if you were to drive up, because what was the reason for this pull then, if that was the case? I assume that you'll at least see that happen.
You'll break the current lows, yeah, that wick low.
And whatever that is, your vantage point. No top wick. I use top 79.
Maybe if it closes like this, then the next one can do that. Because now you're closing back on the below range, right? Get a celery play going here.
Yeah, you get a closure and the break of the highs, and the flip will be your entry or something here.
I think if you close below 77, you're even if you close bullish, right? I think on the 30, even if you close bullish, the top wick.
If the 30 closes bullish, might be a problem. For sales at least. 30 closes bullish might be a problem, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My trading view is frozen. I can't do anything. I don't know if I'm looking at a 30 or a 15 right now, because it froze on the once I click it over. Yeah, I'm sorry. The 15. Once the 15 close respect. You know what? I got a level. I got a level here at 75.9. That I just tapped.
You're looking at these too, right? Like every time you reject it, you came down to at least all of these ranges.
I'm looking. If you leave that screen on right there, I'm looking at this area where it tapped.
Yeah. Last time you had a rejection here, though, you had a rejection right here, and it came down to fill the range.
No, I'd want a closure below this whole area right here, because once we close below, we tend to fill 72.
Yep. I guess 2 ways about going at it. It's like, if you understand that there's a vantage point at 72 or 74 at least minimum, you can take the wick entry down, right? Because I think even if you do come up here, and you flip in the 1 hour, you're gonna see the breakout lows because you need to grab liquidity, right? So you can take the wick entry, 1, for sells, or 2, you can wait for the closure and take the sells down. Either way, it both works in this situation. I'm just waiting to see how this 5 closes here. I want to see, because there's no top wick. If you had a top wick first, then it'll be a different story, right? But I kind of gotta wait for this 5 to close because no top wick. I want to see what this next thing does.
This next thing, what you gonna
man.
do?
If you close below 76 and you tap 79, wick entry off of rip for us, for sure. We'll grab that. We'll look for that. Because if it closes below here, Chow, it would look like this, right? So then, as it looks like this, it's kind of like, okay, well, you're now closing below. You know, if you get a wick entry, great. If you do come up to retrace again, great. But if you just continue to push down, you just push down, I guess. But a wick entry would be preferred. If you take the flip, I'd rather wait for the 30 and take the flip. Where did the 1 hour close at? 85 right there. And last time it rejected right there. Right here as well. Here now I'm filled 72. Rejected. Down towards 73. Interesting. Okay, cool. Chat, 18 seconds left. Let's see. I think what we could do here. Oh wow, nice. 15 candle. 5 candle close. Okay, so now I want to see how steep this top wick is. If you can tap 79, then off rip, I'll take a wick entry. But if it doesn't happen within the 4 minutes, then we gotta wait for the 30 close. And that's fine as well, because it's like in 4 minutes anyways, and we can just take the wick entry off the 30 candle or just take the flip. But in the next 4 minutes here, should be able to get something there. Just get prepared, chat. We're looking for sells coming down towards 72. That's the idea. Our target isn't gonna be 72. It's gonna be probably like, I'm being honest. I mean, if you're anticipating the 4 to flip and drive with the daily, you can technically have runners at 66, 65 within that range there. But like 72 is a pretty heavy level, so you do want to manage risk and, you know, trail stops and profit and just use that as your advantage point. But these are your scenarios here, right? You can't just expect the price to flip, happen a top wick, or 2, even like closing like bullish or bearish below this resistance at 76.860. Doesn't matter how you close, but even if you close doji, that's fine as well. You can just take a candle off the next. You can take the sell off the next candle, anyways, like this, and that'll be a 30-minute close if that's the case. Should be a chill day. Where it stops, we're gonna have to use the highs of the 1 hour candle, because the 1 hour candle flips bullish is gonna drive, right? So that's gonna be our stop. So then this, if that's your trade, and that's be 100 stop. Unstoppable. This thing's flipping. 2 minutes. You know how they used to say, "Oh, Don, your stops are big, easy because you have a big account." I can guarantee you they're about to say this next. See, Don, your account's so small. Like, of course you won't care about how big stops are. I can guarantee it. That's gonna be the next thing. The next ish. Always something.
They ain't lying.
Oh, they ain't lying, but always something. Big account, small account. Just say, you know, it's a skill issue.
It is a skill issue. Brilliant.
Not about your account, chat. It's about how you use your account.
That's what I say.
Now your account's so small, of course, you got big stops. Whatever, bro. All right, looks like we're closing Doge, maybe. I want to see this 5 close respecting 76, 7, 11 here. But the 30 close, look at the 30 close, right? It's very clean. I think the 30-minute zone is a little different from the 15 and 30, but I think below, as long as it closes below 77, 796, should be good. Right, because you have this resistance here on the 30. Okay, maybe off rip, okay? Right at 10. See how it closes though. I want to see it close respecting that yellow line.
10:30.
All right, yeah, 10:30, my bad. All right, cool,
Just
chat.
relax.
Getting in a sell here. To that. Oh wait, what's that lot size? Fuck.
What, 10 lot?
I forgot because I'm not. This is the first trade of this account. I was in the third lot of this account. Yeah, because it was pre-stat 30, right? But got in sells there, chat, off of the fact that you closed below the range there. Again, expecting this thing to push down towards not this thing, but gold to push down towards 72. Targets like 1965, but you do have an advantage point at 73-ish. So we will move stocks to break even once we tap like 74.9 or 73.973. That'll be our break even point, okay? But yeah, man, that's the trade I got into here, chat. So let's see what they do. I get used to this now, fuck. Hopefully a copy like, the transfer to that our account.
Meet Google Pixel 8, engineered by Google with AI controlled by you, plus Titan M2, Tensor G3, and
Rookie. So what's
Those
10
are rookie
pips?
numbers.
$10. I was actually supposed to pop a 0.5 lot, technically, but you know what? It's all right. It's all good.
05.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh wait, I gotta show you guys. I have to get trading so long, I forgot. But yeah, chat got on sells there. My fault. My fault, bro. I haven't traded streaming so long. Okay, yeah, TP's down here at 65. Stop loss is up here at 1987. This is the trade I got into. Entries was on the flip of this candle. My fault, bro. It's been a minute. Break-even point is 1974.973. Within these ranges. And then put my stops here. 87,500 or 87,631 is a stop loss. Around there. Shit, I'm not logged into this account on my phone. Hold on. Let me log in real quick. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Stops are 87.631. Take profit is 1968. Cool. Will we get a pineapple? We'll see. There could be potential at between like 79 and 78-ish, but we'll see. I assume that even if price were to make its way up, right? Like, it's very rare for prices to reverse like this. You'll at least see this first. Like even if price were to come up and trace this whole entire move on the 5, you'll see this happen first. Like at least like the breakout lows, at least the break of this wick here, right before making the way up. So that's kind of our vantage point. That's like the idea behind the trade, really. That you have room to drive down here towards like 1975 before making that push up. So that's what we're looking to grab. Between 75 and 72 should be able to get tapped there. Should be a pretty good trade.
Top wick there.
Yeah, top wick. So let's see if you can just break the lows and drive. I would not complain. The faster the drive, the better it will be for us, right? But yeah, 5 minutes. I think the 5 closed below the range too, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, close slightly below. Not that really matters. More so about like whether or not this 15 or this 30 could respect 79. Right? I think once the 30 starts to close above there, might be a problem. Might be a little tough, but until then, should be good. $2.70 in negatives.
Oh no, what do we do?
The good thing, chat, is that worst case, if you just pop a 30 lot, right? Catch one pip and dip. No, I'm kidding. I actually copied this straight over to my other account, so it's still on my other account. And like, for those that are new or those that missed yesterday's stream, like I will be switching between accounts every other day or every other week. I'll show you guys both accounts, but I'm taking the same trades because it's the same. It's just I'm using the trade copier, but copies the same trade onto my other account, just with the lot size according to that account, right? So right now I have a 30 lot on that account. Let me just check entries. It might be a little different. On that account, entry is 76.38. Yeah, so it's around the same area basically.
You got a better entry. Delayed entry gave you a better entry.
Yeah. Yeah, 76.38, that account. Yeah, so it's like same shit basically. It's not much of a delay. I think there's a millisecond delay, but that's about it. Yeah, this trade chat basically is
if it needed orders, it would like if it grabbed enough orders, it would have just ran here already. So probably needs more orders to grab below here to run.
If the 1 hour can close bearish, shit, that'd be amazing too. We don't gotta worry about like the 30 and the 1 hour flipping, right?
Yeah.
Because then you have the forward daily and the 1 all like bearish.
At least a daily flip.
Yeah, day flip minimum. I think the day flip is where, yeah, like 72, 70, 71. I haven't been in trading so long, bro. Gold, sells. What was this, a breakout? I'll say 30 minute fake out, basically. sells on the current higher low. On the 30. Oh. Yeah, this is, how big is this range? 35. Yeah, we'll probably be able to exit like our TP like down here, chat. But that's just the daily. Like if it slowly starts to slow down around here and it doesn't just rip straight through, like it prints support at like, let's say 73 or something, then we'll end up closing full at 73. You know what I mean? But if it just like rips down from like 76 down, like past 73 down towards like 60, like 71, we'll just continue to hold until 75, 65 and just close half, or maybe even show stops in profit. But yeah, the idea just basically was this, like, you had this third closure like this below this range here, and the idea is you're gonna fill this range. That's about it. That was all that we did. Just these two lines and these two boxes. Is that a pastrami sandwich? Of course, the tomatoes.
Pastrami, spinach, tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce, viola. Marvin.
Me too. Starving for pips.
Oh, that smells good. What is that? Parsley? I like that smell. It smells like fresh garden.
I don't know about you, but it smells like onion to me. Smell that?
Mm.
I smell the onion.
I smell the celery.
Smell the celery?
Celery. Yeah.
I smell the onion, celery, and also the zucchini here.
All right, I smell the onion, celery, zucchini, pineapple salad.
Yeah.
All you got to do is put a little bit of motion into it. Views peaked? No.
Nah.
Not even
I
close.
don't think so. The views peak at like 5.2 or something, right? What's our peak chat? 4.8, I think?
No, over 5,000. I've seen 5,100, I think. 52.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
NFP or FOMC 51,000. Yeah. Yeah, we did have that.
When was that?
All right. That was like 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. How big are stops here? 110, so that'll be 110 bucks off the account. Yeah, technically it was 0.5. I was in a rush. I was in a hurry because when you first trade a new account and you haven't taken a market execution yet, it asked that question, so I just kind of forgot 0.5, 0.10, but it's fine. We'll just adjust for the next trade. What was I gonna show you guys? Yeah, this is what I was gonna show you guys. Where is it? Yeah, like you have a similar mirror here. Like this is the idea as well for those that missed the analysis earlier, but this is also one of the ideas too, right? Like this is the range that we had here. It's the same resistance, same support formed there. You had some type of play areas that price struggled at within this yellow box here, right? Going across. So this is the area we're in right now. That's why price is hovering in this range right now before it makes that next move. But you'll like, even if price were to drop up and retrace this move up towards like 1988, 1990, you're gonna see the breakout lows first, right? Like you're gonna see that push down. So that's like the like you did here, right? You had the same similar move here in this pink zone, and that's kind of what we're looking at. Came down, tapped it, and then it made its way up, right? And it formed structure on its way up too. So you have like 2 chances to exit, right? You can exit 1, obviously if you're in profit, 2, down here, or 3, like back in the range. Like worst case, you know, you can't exit off rip or anything, and it comes back into the ranges. It'll play around this range a bit before it makes that pull up, and that could be your exit point as well at break even. But we haven't made that move down yet, right? So we're still anticipating that push down first before hovering here to make that move up. So still far away from that.
I mean, if we stay below 79.4, but we still close bullish, right? I'm cool with it. It's just
yeah, you want a closure below for sure, though.
Once we start coming up above 80 and closing, then you can look to manage.
The good thing is that your stop is also the 4 high. So you know if you break the 4 high, then you're
or you're in the wrong, yeah.
Yeah, but you're anticipating the 4 flip first, right? Another reason for that too is like the advantage point at 72, 73 is because the 4 too, right? I'm pretty sure the 4 candle, worst case, if it doesn't happen within this 4 candle, the next 4 candle, but you'll see it form a bottom wick first. Like you'll see these things form if the price were to drop up, right? Like this is on your side here, the whole 4 structure. Should be a good trade. Should be a good trade. I'll try back in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me just turn this on just in case, but I should be back in like 2 seconds. Shouldn't really matter.
Well, that's it then. Don't listen to me. I'm in control of this motherfucker now. You ready?
I love it. Shameless agent says plug. Do it. Give him a plug.
No, you've got to get on the screen for that.
All right, chat. Shameless agent session plug 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Be there. Jack won't be there, but you guys can. Come through. Yeah, but we'll be live as always.
Where's everyone from anyway?
Captain. Here we go.
Let me know what country you're all from. It's good to hear when people are from all over. Rap the Walters song.
Do a little dance.
Nah, not
Make
today.
Love.
When we're back in profit.
When we're back in profit.
Yeah, I'll do it then.
It's coming. You're going to be in profit really soon and really quickly.
Oh, fucking hell.
What's going to be fun is when we go into profit and everybody closes at 20 pips and Don's still not back and it goes back into drawdown.
Well, they shouldn't be so long then.
Why are you guys celebrating? Why is everyone spamming W's? We're still in drawdown.
I'm glad you're back, Don. They're ripping into me.
Ivan?
Jack was about to take off. He jumped behind the wheel. He tried to put it in drive, dog. He tried to put it in drive.
Naughty.
Wild. Oh, shit. We might flip bullish there. Or bearish.
I think the only gamble we're taking today really is like the 4 kind of like once it flips, it's either like if it flips really hard or just hovers there at like 74, 87. Because, you know, the 4 flips, like, you assume the whole morning span was to create a top. When you flip, you should be a heavy push, right? So, like...
What did JP say?
Jerome Powell. He said,
Where'd you go? You went to talk to him? Where'd you go?
yeah, I went to talk, I had a meeting with him.
Meeting.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
But he said we should be able to move here in about, he said it might not be this 5. This 5 might retrace and make a high, but after we make a high, you should be able to see a clean push down.
Oh, he's like
He could also be baiting me too.
It's like a female on the first few dates making you wait here. Can we ask for
Don't
this
do that.
5? Can we ask for this 5?
This 5, I'll see. I'm gonna call him up.
Text him,
Yeah,
see if we
I'll
can
call
happen
him
on this
Call
one.
him up. Call him.
Got the digits. I don't see why not.
No, fucking son, do not disturb. Motherfucker.
Yo, why are we paying him for retainer if he ain't retained?
I don't know, bro, but he's been busy lately. Yeah, he said the next 5. This 5 he said might retrace a little bit. You might see the top wick or something, he said. Something like this. And the next 5 should be the drive. He's like, just bear with me for another 40 pips.
40?
Yeah.
All right. That's a no biggie. Oh shit, I got all this food I gotta eat now. Yeah.
5 close, bearish, back into the range. That's cool. Not much change, really. Where's the floor? The floor of flips, we're at our break-even point. That's good. And we'll be sitting 14. But man, I'm closing half at the 4 flip, to be honest, chat. Because my understanding is like we're gonna come down tap 75 for the 4 flip to break the low. I just don't know what's gonna happen then afterwards, right? Like our target's here in case it does drive, but like that's the part where I don't know what's gonna happen at, and that's where we're moving starts to break even at, because I can literally just drive down really hard, or I can just reject really hard for the 1 hour flip. But obviously, I want the move coming down, right? But it's not my control, right? It's just a level that I understand that price will make a play at, and it comes down to what price decides to do at that point. But 74 is all I know, or 75, 75012 is all that we anticipate here. We don't know. We never know. In case you have to hold into my words, but again, in terms of like probability wise, right? That's what that was what the trader's plan behind. And if you had a wick entry, it would have been better. I could add like maybe a better entry. Oh man.
I called them apes. You guys are so sweet.
Yeah, like he didn't tell us.
Oh no, yeah, those are new. Yeah, no, I'm still trading that account. I'll swap between accounts. Accounts at like 350. I'm gonna bring it down to 100K though, and just restart the balance at 100K. But I'll swap between both, and I'll show both screenshots every day. Still, it's just like I'll show on stream that account one day 1K discount, right? So we can kind of get rid of the allegations of oh Don, this strategy only works for smaller or bigger accounts because you have big stops. But if I just show both, right, it's kind of avoid that scenery and show you guys that it's possible. Small account, big account, same shit, right? I kind of fucked up on this trade though.
Is the name?
Yeah, that's the name. I think everyone uses that. But I did fuck up this account. I did fuck up this trade. It's supposed to be a 0.5 lot. It's not 0.10, but that's right. First trade of the account.
So what did it come out to? 10 lots on the other one?
No, our account, no matter what loss I put, it's 30 lot. because I set it to fixed lots in that account, right? So no matter what, I can pop a 0.1 in this account, that'll still be a third lot in that account.
It's
Yeah.
not like relative percentage wise.
I could change that setting too, but I use fixed lots, right? So might as well just leave it.
You're using 30 lot on 100K?
No, 350 right now, but yeah, 100K I'll probably use the same third lot, yeah. Yeah. I'm using it all year, right? I can just deposit or leave or transfer balances over. You pay for social? No, it's free, I think. I don't get paid to promote it, by the way, so
You're not going to be able to hold the same drawdown as you would on this account, though.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna have anything crazy though. I don't think I'm gonna be risking like 50% or anything.
Well, on this account, it could be like 10%. On the other account, it would be like 50.
Well, no, this account risk is pretty high right now. Like this is supposed to be a 5% risk. This is a 10 right now. That's the thing as well. This is like technically speaking only 10
That's what I'm
trades in
saying.
this
If
account.
it's a 10, it's like 30 on the other account.
Yeah. Five,
4,
3,
2.
2, 1. We have a 5 closure in about 30 seconds here. I think you have a 1 hour closure. I'm assuming the 1 hour is going to close bearish. I don't think it's going to close bullish. Unless. You just need a top wick in his 15 though. It's 515 here.
You're saying more drawdown.
Yeah, I would want more drawdown here. And there's just another 16 pips. 16 pips should do the job. But I would want the drawdown after the close, not before it close. After the 1 hour close. Yeah, no, this account has higher risk than the other account wicks.
How?
Because this is a 0.10 lot. It's a $1,000 account. This is a $100 stop. The other one, 300K.
Oh, 300 in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 100.
No, I haven't done a withdrawal yet, but I mean, it's still like,
all right.
We look at the.
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I use account risk round or like all my balances combined as risk, not just like the account as well. So it's not really the same. The account is definitely less risk for sure. All right, so topic created. It could be here, it could be here. Let's see where it flips at. I wouldn't mind here as well, but to be good, you want to see the bigger highs. You can also just, you know what you can also get too? Yeah, see this candle here? You can also get this as well. There's a possibility. Same area of rejection, right? Same like resist being formed up here. You broke back into this range here, right? So you're still within that area, and then you have the support down here. So like, same thing happened with this candle. Yeah, no top wick here, you drove down. Could be the case. I think the issue is that you have 2 minutes left for a closure though, so we'll see how the 1 hour closes. One hour close should be good though, as long as it closes below 79, I'll say. Below 79 should be good until at least 74. Like right here. I think once you break the lows again, you should be free to move stocks break even. Right, but that's the idea now, right, chat? Like looking left, every time you broke back into this range here, you kind of came down to fill the range, right? So like that's the idea behind this too. The one, This is the same trade we took on the 30. It's just now it's on the 1 because the 30 closing, the 30 closed already, right? So the 1 closing, same idea. You're just kind of expecting price to continue down towards 74. And then that'll be the 4 flip. And that's your break even. And then anything can happen after that. I don't know what's going to happen after, but 74 should be tapped before. Oh, Jerome wasn't lying at least. You take a second entry? No, I only have 1 entry. No second entries just yet. We may or may not. I mean, as of right now, I don't think we will, but we'll see. It requires a lot for us to get a second entry. You can't either like, I would assume it wouldn't be in this area here. It'll be above this area, so it'll be like around like, it'll probably be around like 70, 81, I'll say, like within this range.
10 seconds on this hourly. Break the hourly low just to break even point. I mean, if that's the first thing we do. We don't make a top wick and just come down and break that low.
Yeah, I see the last time you did create a top wick last time though. I think last time you created top wicks at, did it close below here?
Not really.
No, close below. Close below.
What time frame are you looking
the
at?
1 hour.
At the hourly.
No, close below here. Because you have this up here, which could have been easily a closure below, but I moved it down to here just to have that. But yeah, definitely close below. I did notice in the past you did come up to create a top wick.
Oh, yeah, the 30 closed bullish and respected as well.
Yeah, they're respected too. I just want to see it tap 79 real quick before it does that.
Yeah, you're going to get a seller play if it does that with no bottom wick.
Flippity flip. That's a good chat. Oh, still valid. I said anything below 79 should be good. I think if the 1 hour would have closed above 79, we would have been in a situation to manage risk probably. But the 1 hour and the 30 both closed below, right? So still within that range. But it's very key though to make sure the moment you tap 74.28, you're risk free, because that's the part where we don't know what's gonna happen. We understand that price is gonna drive down towards those ranges to fill. Even if price were to drive up, it's just a liquidity zone. But after that level gets tapped, it's like, what happens now? Will it just drive straight through with the 4, or will it reject? And you'll see it reject or drive straight through hard. I don't think it's in a range there. You have to be quick on your hands. Not that quick, but just be aware at 74, you're kind of just risk free. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna just hover at 74 at all. You'll see a quick push towards 72, or just one of these. Like you see how in the past you rejected here, right? And you came back up. You see one of that, or you just see a push like this, and a push like this, and a push like this. But
pineapples at 80.
The first job is to get there. 80 pineapples. Maybe. I don't know, a discount. Yeah. Might put a 0.5 or a pineapple or something, maybe. But stops are valid here. Like, there's no need to have a stop higher than that. That's just the 4-hour flip. That's the daily flip, right? Or no, the weekly flip. That's the daily flip. That's all the highs, basically. if you're sitting at around the break-even area and it's like 7, it's like 12, like 11:45, 12 is not close. I would assume you see a drive before, like the first half of the 11 a.m. candle here, the first 20 minutes. By drive, I mean now. Yeah, there's a drive. Can we tap 74? All right, so yeah, that's the drive I was talking about, right? So that's your break even now. I'm gonna actually trail my stops and probably profit. Yeah, so like I'm gonna trail my stops and profit here, chat. But that's what I meant, right? You're not gonna see just hover there. You're gonna see a strong drive. Oh, TP smacked. All right, cool. That's gross.
90 pips.
Lovely.
All right, cool. Well, on to next day, chat.
100 pips.
Yeah, 100 pips today.
Damn.
Right, got 10 more.
2,000 pips.
There you go, chat.
I had 82 just before that one as well. Sorry.
My
Hey
TP
man, I should
got
start trading $100,000 account more often and get runners on stream rate, man.
My fucking TP slipped, bro.
Chat, congratulations, though, chat, for hanging on to that. Did your TP cash get snagged?
He got slipped.
Oh, yes.
He got snagged and slipped for an extra 10 pips.
You got extra. That'd do.
Extra, yeah.
Can't moan at that.
Hey,
I mean,
classic
fuck, we
all
can't
up and
complain, bro.
No, I'm complaining. Fuck
Yo,
that.
I don't care, chat, if that was news or whatever that was, but just like we understood the breakdown so well from a price action perspective, and you can kind of like you can use both to your advantage, right? But in this case, just lined perfectly up with just price action. Like we just understood that like you're gonna tap 74 regardless of what you do, and once you tap 74, it's either gonna be a strong rejection or a strong push. And in this case, it came out in our favor and just shit.
You also understand the news typically pushes markets in direction of price action, so just follow the price action.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that are fucking relieved right now in chat that were sitting there like.
Some people might have closed off too because they're like, Yeah, on that note though, chat, that's 21 on stream, bruh. 21 on stream.
Don't smack the desk like that.
Haven't taken a loss since August 29 on stream.
That was his kneecap.
That was my kneecap.
Damn.
Holy shit, let's unmute everybody else. See what house let's see how they feeling over here.
Husky's open up another restaurant right now with the profits.
I fucking played a pullback.
Holy fuck, I forgot about our account. Hold on. How much did that account make? Hold on.
Oh shit, yeah.
Are you still in on the
25K, yeah, not again. No, I closed
wait,
that.
no,
Same
they would've
TP,
closed,
same
never
shit,
mind.
same shit, yeah.
Close.
Wow,
Damn,
man.
that's wild.
So you
GGs.
closed around like, you closed like 80 pips, 85 pips, right?
No,
Wanna buy me some lunch?
whatever I did in my this account transfers to that account. So
Listen,
this might be a glitch,
Yeah,
chat. We might just
got
trade a
$100
$1,000 account, but not see the account because we're copy trading it. You see what I'm saying there?
Yeah, but now you're trading a smaller account knowing that you have a big account. See, why can't you just trade a small account without the big account, without knowing that you're making money on the back end, huh?
listen, you'll never be able to please them.
No.
Don, you only
believe me.
held on this trade because you have a small account. I can't wait to hear it. Come.
Here, I'll tell you it right now.
You only held because you know you have a
my
bigger account on the
God.
back end.
No, chat, for real, good shit today, though. Good shit. It was well worth the wait today.
Yep. I caught 70 pips on the way back up.
I'm not gonna lie, I know hit TP. I was like, oh, I'm gonna move my style some pro. All right, well, there goes that trade.
Yep. Couldn't even.
Couldn't even. It was too quick. Oh man. All right,
That must be on the day.
That was fun.
Yeah, more of those, preferably.
Yeah.
I would not complain.
I was just laughing at Jack's reaction to it.
What did Jack do?
Just your face.
Hold on, let's go to.
I wasn't even really looking,
Let's
to
go
be
watch.
honest.
Let's go
I
watch.
can't rewind. You can't see Jack's
I
face.
weren't even looking, and then I looked at the screen. I was like, "Oh, you said go BE," and I looked. I was like, "Fucking hell!"
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it just
Yep.
went.
Yep.
Looked like a kid in a
Somebody said
candy
that
store when
yesterday.
it was happening.
No, I weren't dribbling that much.
Look at his face.
Right there.
Look. He's like, oh.
So
Oh, he said, oh.
He said,
Whoa.
Holy hell!
He's like, wait, hold on, what?
There's too many numbers moving so fast. Holy shit!
Wait a minute. I'm a prophet? Pinch me. Pinch me.
That's sick.
How much did you make on a small account, Dan? Dan, how much was it?
What?
It's like $86.
You made $25.
Yeah.
You
86.
made $25, right?
That's what that. That's what like.
About 8.6% first day on the account. Well done.
Man, you're gonna hear you made it.
Yo, new video today. Yo, whoever the editor is, just put 9 pips in. Don't put $86. How dog? $86. put 90 pips today, okay? My boy, roller. Oh man.
Yeah, you just have to change it to that one. Your pips.
Yeah,
not
I think
price,
so.
because otherwise people are just gonna be fucking roasting you even more than they already are.
Cavadoodle says that's a big 10 pips.
Let's go.
Well, technically.
Yo, chat, leave a like though.
Yes.
Yo, let's get to 1,000 likes, guys. 1,000 likes for this beautiful Halloween stuff that just literally broke down during the stream. Shout out to my skeleton though.
The Beverly Epiphany stamp.
You know that skeleton don't trade.
Used to. Then he has stop loss.
He needs some food. He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Feed the guy, bro.
You know what's gonna be crazy about this move now though? A 1 hour close respecting the most recent. So now I can just flip bullish and drive back up for the 4 hour and next to the bottom wick on the daily, right?
Yeah, the daily already gave me.
Because that's good for tomorrow. Now you come back tomorrow. All you're looking for tomorrow is like, if depending on where you close, but shit, bro. You close above like 81 tonight, bro. Tomorrow you're gone up towards wherever next.
Damn,
son.
Damn.
Need some water after that one, man. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you
Shot
find
myself,
this
not
one?
just
son?
Oh,
shut down.
we got about 300K to go. Chat, almost there.
Some light.
To recover.
I thought it was 299K and $20 or whatever it is. If you just got 80.
Damn.
It's a little more than 300K,
No,
give or take.
Give or take 10 pips.
Shit, go play
I
a
heard
game.
they got this Wordle thing.
Yes, good day. They call it a day.
The Beverly stamp.
Sorry if I make you repeat. Oh, I didn't answer this question. I'll answer before I dip. Yeah. How did you know it was gonna be a strong push? I understand it'll be a driving down, but force. Well, I didn't know if it was gonna be a strong push or not. It was more so of like, we never know, right? So whenever I say I know, like it's more so of like probability states, right? Probability states that like even if you were to drive up on price to retrace that move, it's gonna come down to tap 74 first, right? So we understand that. We then just take a gamble in terms of like, okay, it's not really a gamble, but the gamble is more so at 74. Once you tap 74, what could happen, right? That's also the 4 hour flip. So the 4 hour flip flips there, the day flips there as well. You're gonna see a strong drive, right? So, you know, it's either like you get a strong rejection there or a strong drive. The strong drive would have been done with the daily. The strong rejection, if you were to reject it, would have been done with the 1 hour and the 30 instead. Because 74, 73, 72, that area in general is more so like a decision level. It's an area where price doesn't know what it wants to do there. So more times you can't just reject heavy once you tap those decision levels, right? So our trades, the way we trade, we look for trades towards the decision levels, right? Because this is more so a direction. Like this gave us direction, and now if we have direction, it's more so of where are you gonna go next towards? And if you understand that the next target is 74, great. We can just take positions towards those areas, not knowing what's gonna happen at those areas, but like at least towards it. And then if we get lucky enough, we get a runner. If not, then we hit break even or close full at 10 pips, right? So it gives us some type of advantage point, and that's why we call it advantage point. But yeah, that's it. Basically, nothing too crazy. Not that complicated as well. I don't think so. Or at least if you watched the stream long enough. If it was your first day here, then yeah, you know, you're probably just I don't know what the fuck you said today, but thanks for 90 pips.
I'd say it's a pullback for the overall move.
I think so too.
We're still bullish, and we're still going to come up. I know the people are writing Israel delays invasion, and that might be the initial reaction. But the reasoning behind delay is to actually start a stronger invasion, right? To get missiles into the area, to get the U.S. into the area. So if we're doing that, as soon as that's done, this market's going to fly up. Yeah. Because the invasion is coming. And the U.S. is getting involved, and U.S. is sending more and more and more stuff to the border. They're sending rockets, they're sending warships, they're sending this word artillery. So you're still going to expect, no matter how steep the drive down here is, you're still going to expect the eventual drive up. So it's just a delay. It's drag.
But what's this?
What's this wordle?
Yeah, what's this word? Moist.
Where's the R?
Bloody moist, mate.
Oh.
Look at that.
Roast? Nope. ER.
How about there?
Oh, where?
There. Oh, no
there.
T.
That was a good guess.
There's a good guess.
No T in the front. No. No T in the front.
Where? Nope.
Where? No T.
White. Oh, never mind. No E at the end.
Store. Oh, no E at the end. Sorry. Oh, no. What are you doing? Hey.
Where the fuck did that come from, bro?
What are you doing?
Someone said I did a good accent yesterday. Kind of stuck in my head.
Came out of nowhere, that was joke.
Not expecting that one, not gonna lie to you. It might be a double letter here, honestly. It might be 2 R's.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
at. Entree. Oh, wait, no, man. E's not in the first. Century. Oh, wait, no, man. It's too long.
Fuck. CENTURY. Seven letter.
Entry.
No E in the first.
We went through this already, I swear. Bro, I know our minds right now are thinking about the 9 pip we just caught. No one's even locked in. Everyone's like, damn, we just got 90 pips, bro. Kind of good day to start the week off. The same shit.
So the T has to be in the middle.
Retry.
Because it's not first, second, and it can't be last. So the T's in the middle.
Retry.
Yes, retry.
Retry? Oh shit, yeah. Not bad.
Could have been retro.
I wonder if Janez caught that trade.
He might have actually.
Stacking bins, dog.
Stacking pineapples.
I'd be tight as hell on my boss if I was stacking a bin right now and that trade happened. I'd be like, I fucking quit, bro.
When you didn't stream last week, Don, he was supposed to go to work, and then he told his boss, I can't come into work, I'm working.
He a real one. Bro, I would have gone covered, bro. I didn't know.
I used to say that to my employees, I can't come in, I'm working. You guys are on your own today.
Janez's gonna be a demon when he grows up.
When he grows up.
What was that supposed to mean?
I don't know, bro.
How old is he?
19, bro.
19.
Oh, 19.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're a prodigy, bro. Actual prodigy. He's Connor Bedard in the flesh.
Yeah, he was joining streams